Yeah, and then he said it was sarcastic because he was mad. He said it was sarcastic. Then why email someone that if it's sarcastic? You know, it's just gaslighting someone. Yeah, that's what I didn't get. Why message me? Well, I sent him a message back. I sent him a message back, and this is what I said. I said, listen, this is getting old. No one wants to talk about your kids, oh my God, or your family. You keep saying that, which is childish. Last email saying I want you for your cock is childish. Emailing me with childish things. Grow up and be a man. Admit up to what you did to me. Tell everyone. You brought drugs into my house. My daughters found it. You have 4 counts of drug charges, 1 in the state of Missouri, 2 in Louisiana, 1 in New Mexico. You property damaged my home and my vehicle. You told me you paid me $3,500 for property damage. Remember you used to punch and slap me, record me, make sex tapes without my permission, flip my kids off, lie on my daughter saying she was with a 27-year-old man, telling everyone I'm crazy. You talk bad about my mom. You asked me for a poly relationship with Brittany Crook and Allison. I deny. Then you two go on TikTok asking if I was mad and this nonsense. Who blocked you first? Me on everything. And then you started doing it to me. I don't have time for your threats and mind games. You've been playing these games for 5 years. All you do is gaslight me. It's childish. When you decide to be a man and grow up, contact me as an adult instead of with stupidity. Because it's very stupid. And that's what I said. And that is the truth. Last night he emailed me because I showed everyone on here what he said to me. Yeah, he's telling me that I'm a hooker in my videos and stuff like that. And I got the messages. I'm not the kind of person that gets the law involved, though. And that's why that I'm not the kind of person that does that. And then he says, I'm thinking about making a video. Yes. I'm not the kind of person that gets the law involved. He's threatening me, trying to get the law involved. I think he's looking for reasons to get in touch with me. Yeah, I know. A lot of people, because he said a lot of people off TikTok are getting a hold of him saying that I'm talking about him. You know, this is freedom of speech. I can talk about anybody in the world. You know, but he puts me down. He talks about me, calling me crazy, messing with my mental stage, putting me down as a person, gaslighting me, and then saying he don't want me when he just emailed me before that. And he gets the law involved, and I'm not that kind of person that gets the law involved. It sucks being gaslighted and threatened. You know, he's threatening to get the cops involved and stuff like this, and threatening to make reports, and threatening me, emailing me, threatening me. Yes, he wants everybody to think that I'm crazy. And I've done told everybody that I'm bipolar. And, and it's sad that he wants to mess with my mental stage like that by emailing me saying hateful things and gaslighting me. Hey there, sweetie. Welcome in. Yeah, he responded to my message. Yeah, I think he's the one bipolar. He sent me a message saying that I only want him for his cock, and then he says that it was sarcastic. And it's just childish. This is what he said to me. Yes, he was hoping that I could do that and talk to him bad. I said, listen, this is getting old. No one wants to talk about your kids. Oh my God, or your family, laughing out loud. You keep saying that, which is childish. Last email saying all I want you for is cock. And it's just childish. And he started 5 days ago before he can start a mess again. He just wants to start bringing old stuff up. Never apologized for hitting me. Never apologized for making videos and not giving me the videos. Told me he would send me the videos. He taped me without permission or consent. He made sexual tapes. If he calls the cops on me, I'll show the cops where he contacted me and I didn't contact him. I contacted him April 14th, and I haven't contacted him since. And he said the nastiest things. You just want me to put my big old cock in your tight pussy so you could squirt in my face? Who writes that? And then I've got it reported I'm bipolar, so I don't need to go through this. Yeah, he recorded me sexually, told me that he would send me the tapes, and that was a while back. He recorded me, and he recorded me in my house. He recorded me without permission or consent, accusing me of talking about his friends or his family. Yeah, and he waited 5 days to email me back, and until I showed the email last night, where he emailed me, I showed it last night, and that hurt. Yeah, he's trying to get me upset and mess with my mental stage. Yeah, he's not worth my time, doing that. And he don't know how bad it messes with my mental stage. Like him saying that he wants me and then he don't. And he's seen that other girls put on there. Other girls read it, and then somebody probably contacted him about the email that he sent. And then he said the email was sarcastic. I got this email 5 days ago from him. He shouldn't even emailed me. He should have called my phone, and then he gaslights me. And I showed it last night. And that's when he emailed me. I'm doing good this morning. I'm having a good morning. Except I woke up to that misery. I woke up to that hateful message. And that hurt me. This is what he said to me. He said, you just want me to put my big cock in your tight pussy so you can squirt in my face. And then he gaslights me. He said, you just want me to put my big cock in your tight pussy so you can squirt in my face. Amber, please quit talking about my kids, my family on TikTok. Last year, you even talked about Raven. That's not your place to talk about my children, especially Raven. I have never mentioned the name Raven in my chat, on my live, on my TikTok. I have never messaged his kids' names or anything like that. Yeah, people are mean and they like to bully around, especially my ex. He's a big bully. Why do I have court? It's confidential. I'm not allowed to say. Yeah, people are cruel. You know, I just had to deal with the cruelest email. This morning I woke up to the cruelest email that I've ever seen in my life. You know, threatening to take me to court, threatening me. You know, threatening me. I know. I was asleep last night, and this morning I woke up and I got the message. No, I haven't took anybody to court yet. I got to go to court over personal reasons, and I want to be done with court before I can go on a trip and do things that I want to do. Oh, yeah. And then he sent me that. We haven't talked in 5 days after I expressed how I felt about him. And I expressed my feelings. Then he said some hateful stuff in the email, trying to get me all riled up. You know, trying to mess with my mental stage and mess with me. Last night, because I showed the email that he sent me, he was trying to mess with my mental stage last night and mess with me as a person. And then he puts me down, talks to me bad. And then he says, don't talk about my family and friends. Then why are you talking about me? Talking about me hurts me. He talks about me to other women, puts me down, treats me bad. But what about what you're saying about me? Yeah, I'm just going to block him. Good morning. How are you doing, sweetie? Welcome in. Yeah, it's my ex-boyfriend. He keeps contacting me, saying hateful things, putting me down as a person, calling me a hooker, saying that he's going to put a lawsuit on me, and all this hateful stuff, saying that I'm talking about his friends and his family. I have no reason to talk about his friends or his family. I haven't got a letter in the mail yet. I'm waiting on a letter in the mail from the court if we're going to get when we're going to go to court. He doesn't live by me. I don't know where he lives at, in Illinois, Kentucky, or Indiana. And he was messing with my mental stage. messing with me being bipolar. And I could tell any judge that. He knows my state of mind. He knows that I'm bipolar. He knows that I get stressed out. And he wants to ag it on like he did last year with this girl. He said, "Are you mad?" Asked me for a polar relationship. And he's the one contacting me. Yeah, it is terrible that someone wants to mess with your mental stage and knows that you're bipolar and wants to hurt you. Yeah, trying to ruffle me up, trying to hurt me, just want me to say the wrong things. Yeah, I'm just going to block him. I don't have time for it. Telling everybody that I'm crazy. He has physically hurt me before in the past. He's physically beat me in the past, slapped me. I said, "Why don't you go tell everybody on TikTok about that? About how you hit me and slapped me and choked me over your drug dealer." I didn't make a report about the abuse. The cops came to my door, and I was too worried about his kids and him to make a report. Yeah, he would slap me, he would choke me, punch me, hit me, and everybody at the power plant knew that he was on drugs. I said, "Why don't you go tell everybody about what you did to me instead of calling me crazy?" Yeah, I think he's the one bipolar too. By sending me that message and then saying that he was being sarcastic because he was mad. Good morning, how are you doing? You don't do that just because you're mad. If I get another message, I will call the cops. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of him trying to he's messaging me saying all I want him for is his cock. And then he messages me and says that I'm talking about his friends or his family. And I messaged him back. I said, "I don't have no reason to talk about your friends or your family. Why would I want to talk about his friends? Have y'all ever heard me talk about his friends or his family? And I have never even mentioned his kids' names." Yeah, that's what he said. I talked about him and I told him I talked about him. Yeah, he needs to quit talking about me. I'd like to see the video. And then if he's talking about me, then he needs to keep my name out of his mouth. It messes with my mental health. It messes with my mental stage. He's got videos out there talking about me. He needs to take them down. And then he's worried about me talking about his friends or his family. I don't have no reason, but he's putting me down as a person, as a mom, and accusing me of being on things that I've never been on in my life. And he has been on. Yeah, he emailed me last night saying hateful things, messing with my mental stage. You know, he knows that I'm bipolar and he keeps agging it on. He goes, I don't love you. Yes. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done completely. Good morning. How are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, he's not worth it. He's a bad person. You know, to mess with somebody's mental stage and hurt them. Thank you for the flowers, sweetie. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, sweetie. No, it's his email. It is him. You know, it hurts when someone's that evil to mess with your mental stage. Like him and Brittany Crook, they got on there last year bullying me. He's a big bully, and he done physically beat me and done physically harmed me, and then I forgave him. He took me to Michigan, dropped me off. Yeah, yeah, I need to block it from everything. That's the reason why I'm not with guys, is because of him. That's the reason why I can't date anybody or trust anybody, because of what he's done to me. And he keeps doing it. He keeps being childish and gaslighting me and talking to me hateful. He's just a hateful person.
How are you? How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good. How
Hello.
are you doing?
Welcome Pakistan.
Oh, that's nice. You're from Pakistan.
Yes, yes. Welcome Pakistan, Peshawar.
I'm from Arkansas, the U.S.
Country.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he got up in my live and accused me of being on rugs, which I was never on there. And he said, we're not together. I never did say we was together. Yeah, he's still bothering me, emailing me, saying hateful things, messing with my mental stage, hurting me. And he's done did enough pain and enough heartache to me. He puts me down and then tells me not to talk about his family or friends, but you talk about me. What kind of person are you? You know, what kind of person are you? He's not anymore. You know, to do hateful things like that, to talk about me like that, treat me bad for no reason. Thank you for the flowers, sweetie. You know, it hurts. It hurts every time that I talk to him Every time he sends me a message, I cry because, it's a lie. He lies so much, but he could sit on here and talk about me all day long and put me down as a person. Yes. Yes, I do deserve better than him, but I'm scared to get in a relationship because I'm scared they're going to treat me like him. They're going to treat me bad like he does. He has treated me so bad. He got mad last night because I showed the email on there, so he had to send me a message because he said these hateful things to me. And then so I showed the email where he sent me a message. I'm just going to block his email. Yummy. Maybe one day he won't be so childish. He says, don't talk about my family or his friends. And why is he talking about me? Because he was probably in my live. That's how he knows that I showed the email. He was probably watching me. And then he sent the hateful comment. I'm just done. I'm done being hurt, being abused, mentally abused by him. I think he comes here as Jenny. I am blocking him. This girl sent me a message on Facebook. And I got messages from his friend. And he's just leading me on. And that's what he does. He just leads me on. This girl right here sent me a message right here saying hateful stuff. She's one of his friends, putting me down. She was saying all kinds of stuff. She was on drugs. She said all kinds of mean, hateful stuff. I sent it to somebody. said some hateful things. And I got it all screenshot. Yeah, I blocked her. I reported her. She got her account taken down on Facebook because she sent me some nasty messages. She was on rugs and she sent me some hardcore messages. Yeah, I'm definitely going to block them all. It's ridiculous. Like I told him, I said, yes, it's not worth someone messing with your mental stage. Thank you. I will have a great day, sweetie. I hope you have a great day too. Yeah, like I told him, I said, you've been playing games with me for 5 years. All you do is gaslight me. It's childish. When you decide to be a man, grow up, contact me as an adult instead of with stupidity. He goes, I do not love you and we are not together. It's been 3 years, so get over it. You don't have my number and I have you blocked on all social media. Forget about me and my family. I'm telling you now, if I check TikTok and hear you speak about me and my family at all, I'm going to press charges against you and file a lawsuit. Do not talk about my name ever again. I wish he'd just shut up. I wish he would just shut his mouth and just leave me alone. He shouldn't have emailed me, gaslighting me, acting like we was going to be back together. I gave him my number in one email, and that was April 14th. I gave him my number in one email, and that was April 15th. And then he contacted me 5 days ago. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the hurt and the mental abuse. And anybody would feel that way being bipolar. They have to deal with the mental abuse. I gave him my number April 14th, and I haven't bothered him since then. Yeah, I'm done talking about him. No, I wasn't on live because I wouldn't leave him alone. I even told the account He's got a fake account acting like he's Jenny, and then he called me restricted number. And the cops can bring that up too. Y'all heard him calling me restricted number. The last time he called me private number was at 4 a.m. Thursday, May 21st. And then he called me from private number Wednesday, May 20th. He called me 10 times from a private number. 10 times from a private number. He's the one that emailed me first, but I'm done. Y'all pinpointed out on me like I'm the one doing it. And he's the one on TikTok, all over TikTok, talking about me. And then he says, don't talk about my family or my friends. Then why are you talking about me? You need to stop talking about me. And that's his problem. He talks about me. Yeah, he's constantly trying to follow the women, talk to the women. It's private number. I know his voice. And the police can find out what number that is. He's been calling me private number, calling me a pig, putting me down as a person. He's called me restricted number I don't know how many times. And the police can pull it up from my phone. The last restricted number was May 20th. Yes, he'll follow my friends. He's got some of my people on his page, and he'll follow them, and then he'll ask what I said about him. He was calling me restricted number, and it's been going on since I moved into this place. Calling me pig, calling me names, putting me down. Hey Cheryl, how are you doing, sweetie? He was putting me down as a person. I don't want to change my number. I shouldn't have to do those things. You know, he's done called me restricted number a bunch of times, and I got it in my phone. So if he wants to go to court, that's fine. You're up and at it. That's awesome, girl. Good morning, sweetie. How are you doing? Yeah, he blew my phone up, and then it started ever since I got this phone. I know his number. This is how many private calls that I got. And I know they're from him. And that was April 11th. He started calling private number April 2nd. Started calling me private number and all that.
Please enter your password, then press pound. You have 1 new voice message. You have 2 saved voice messages. First voice message sent Tuesday, May 26th at 9:18 a.m. from phone number 84477. Message erased. End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To listen to your voice messages, press 2. First saved voice message. Sent Wednesday, April 1st at 8:56 p.m. Duration 41 seconds.
And that's him. And I saved it to my phone. Yeah, saying that I'm gonna pass away. That's what it
End of
says.
Message. Message saved. Next message. Sent Thursday, May 7th at
May 7th.
9:17 a.m. from phone number 573.
And I'm saving all those messages. Good morning, how are you doing? And he was on there, call me a pig, saying he hopes that I pass away. And it's things like that. Yeah, it was crazy. It was him talking. Yeah, he's called me private number, and he started all of it, and I got a proof. So that it was him. I know his voice. The cops can pick up that private number in my phone. I can get phone records. The cops can pick that up if he wants to start his stuff, saying that he wants to press charges on me, sue me for saying his name. I wasn't slandering his name. I didn't say anything bad about him. I said nothing but the truth. Yeah, that is so bad. Yeah, it doesn't say, it says from restricted number. He calls block number and he calls me. And the last phone call I got was May 20th. He called 10 times. I know, he will be the death of me. He messes with my bipolarness. He messes with my mental stage. He's the devil. I can't block the number because he calls me restricted number. The last time that he called me was 4 a.m. May 21st. And gaslights me. May 8th. And the cops can figure out that number. May 21st. Just hurting me. I'm just done with the hurt. Yes, I'm just going to enjoy my life. You know, just keep making my TikToks, being happy. He wants to see me miserable. And that's a sad situation when someone wants to see you miserable. He's a bad person, you know, to send me that. Oh. Knowing all the stuff that I'm going through, he wants to make videos about me. What about him talking about me? He says, don't talk about my friends or my family, but you're talking about me. You're putting me down as a person, making videos and on TikTok. He done made videos with Brittany Crook trying to put me down because I wouldn't be in a poly relationship with him. You know, I said no. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Yeah, he's feeding off my energy. Yeah, you're right. He is just bringing my mental down, hurting me, and talking about me, making up videos. He enjoys me getting his way, and he loves it. It's a nice day outside. So I'm going to get ready to go on a trip, hopefully this weekend, if everything goes well. Good morning. How are you doing, sweetie? It's sad when someone can mess with your mental stage, knowing that you're bipolar, and send you messages to hurt you. Oh, it is a nice day at school. I think so too. I just want it to all go away now. You know how painful it is to someone to sit there and stress someone out. Thank you, sweetie. I hope you have a great day too. People are so mean. It's him and his trolls that are hurting me. As soon as I gave him my number, he started calling me a restricted number. I don't even want a guy. After what he's done to me, I don't want any guy. I don't want to talk to anybody. Yeah, he knows where I live at. I know I said that stuff, but how can you love someone that treats you like crap, that gaslights you? You know, he sent me messages gaslighting me, hurting me. He sent it like we was going to be back together, like he still wanted me, and then he told me that he was being sarcastic. You know, then why mess with someone's head and mess with someone's emotions? Don't mess with someone's head and don't mess with someone's emotions. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a power trip that he holds over me. And I'm just done with it all. No, he is nothing special. He's a hateful person. You know, karma will come back on him. Thank you so much. I don't know where he's posting a video at, And he's been posting videos. That's what I heard. I haven't seen the video. I wish someone would download it. Yeah, it's a sad situation. He wants to bully me, treat me bad. Good morning, how are you doing? After sending me that email and then saying it was sarcastic. It was a sarcastic email. Then why even send someone an email? Why not send someone an email how you feel? Instead of acting like I'm the crazy one. He always calls me crazy. That messes with my mental stage. And that hurts. Messing with someone's mental stage. He has messed with me for 5 years. He has mentally abused me more than anybody in this world. Emotionally abused me, sexually abused me, physically abused me, financially abused me. Just hurt me. Good morning, Glenda. How are you doing? Yeah, you're right, Nana. I need to block him. He's a hateful person, wants to make videos about me. What about him talking about me and ruining my reputation? He has ruined my reputation. And knowing that my kids get on here and watch the stuff. I'm doing good. How are you doing, sweetie? And I put laughing out loud saying I'm talking about your family and your friends. I don't have no reason to talk about his family or his friends. They mean nothing to me. I know. I just need to block him. He said that I'm talking about him. I'm done talking about him. He acted like there was going to be something between me and him. He said, you just miss me. You know, it's my ex. He has sent me such bad things. He got mad last night because I showed people the message that he sent me. He said, you just want me to put my big cock in your tight pussy so you can squirt in my face. And then he gaslights me and says, Amber, please quit talking about me, my kids, my family on TikTok. Last year you even talked about Raven. That's not your place. I have never mentioned the name Raven. And then I said, I was honest. I said, I don't want you for your cock. I want you for you and only you. Not going to lie. I've talked good about you. And I said we had a great connection and chemistry together. And that was true love. We can look all over the world, but we'll never find another us. I said, I haven't talked about your family or your friends. Never would talk about your daughter. Wouldn't hurt you like that. Last year I talked about that girl's baby. You said it wasn't yours. You must have misunderstood. I don't want to cause any problems or hurt. I'm tired of the negativity. I have never talked about his family or his kids. And I told him, I said, I'm tired of the negativity. Everything is so positive. I want to keep it that way. And then I showed someone the email last night on live, and that's when he got jealous and got mad. And he said, Amber, I sent that sarcastic asshole, and I was pissed. You won't keep my name, my family, my kid's name out of your mouth. I have never talked about his family or his friends. You've talked about my daughter on social media. If I wanted people to know about my family's business, I'd tell them. Who the F are you to speak on my kid's family? I don't want you, Amber, for a million reasons. But the ugly that you said about my kids and their mother is not unforgivable. I do not love you. We are not together. It's been like 3 years, so get over it. You don't have my number, and I have you blocked. Forget about me. I'm telling you now, if I check TikTok or hear you speak about me or my family, I'm going to press charges against you and file a lawsuit. Do not talk about my name ever again. I said, listen, this is getting old. Yeah, if he doesn't care, why is he emailing me and why is he making videos about me? He's ruining my reputation. I said, listen, this is getting old. No one wants to talk about your kids. Oh my God, or your family, laughing out loud. You keep saying that, which is childish. Last email saying I want you for your cock is childish. Emailing me with the most childish things. Grow up and be a man. Admit up to what you did. Tell everyone you brung meth into my home and my daughters found the meth. You have 4 counts of meth charges in Missouri, 2 in Louisiana, 1 in New Mexico. You property damaged my home and my vehicle. You told me you'd pay me $3,500, never did. Remember when you used to punch and slap me, make sex tapes without my permission, flip my kids off, lie on my daughter saying she was with a 27-year-old man, telling everyone I'm crazy. Yeah, he is gaslighting me. I said, you talked bad about my mom. You asked me for a poly relationship with Brittany and Alice, and I denied. Then you two got on TikTok, asking if I was mad, and this nonsense. I said, who blocked you first? Me on everything. And then you started doing it to me. I blocked him first on everything. I don't have time for your threats and your childish mind games. You've been You've been playing these games for 5 years. All you do is gaslight me. It's childish. When you decide to be a man and grow up, contact me as an adult instead of with stupidity. Good morning. How are you doing? And the email was last night because he got mad last night because I showed everybody the email that he sent me on TikTok. Yeah, he doesn't need to be around my family or my friends. And he's on here making me lose my reputation, gaslighting me, acting like he wants me and then act like he doesn't. I'm doing good. How are you doing, sweetie? To gaslight someone, that hurts. And it messes with my mental stage. I heard he's got a video out of me saying stuff. Yeah, he got back in touch. And then he said that last video being an asshole, sarcastic. Because I showed everybody last night that he emailed me. He said, Amber, I sent that being sarcastic asshole. I was pissed. You wouldn't keep my name, my family, friends, kids' name out of your mouth. You've talked about my daughter on social media. I have never talked about his friends or his daughter. Yes. Yeah, I never mentioned his daughter. I've never mentioned his family, his kids, other kids. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the support. All right. Thank you, Jamie. I'll message you later. I know. It just makes me sad that someone can mess with my mental and mess with me like that, me being bipolar, and put me down as a person. And then he's telling me not to talk about his family or his friends. Then why are you talking about me? You know, keep my name out of your mouth. He keeps on talking about me. Thank you so much. He is, I mean, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it all. Every time that I'm happy, every time that I got myself a good and I feel like I'm in a good place, here he comes with a message. Like when he sent me that message the other night, I cried. And this morning he made me cry by sending them messages to me. And then someone said there's a video out there of him saying that. You know, and messing with someone's bipolarness. He knows I'm bipolar because of him. I have him blocked. He has me blocked, and I've got him blocked. Calling me crazy, that message was my mental stage. He said, you're a crazy ass, you're a hooker, and all this stuff, accusing me of being on drugs, accusing me of things. Yeah, sometimes it's good to cry and get things off your mind. Like every time he emails me, it just messes with my mental stage and makes me cry. Yes, thank you guys. Yes, I'm doing great right now. And I'm glad that I'm doing great. I'm just going to block them. You know, someone leading me on. And even the judge would say that. Why did you send her a message and say all you want me for is my cock and all that stuff? And then saying it was sarcastic. Thank you guys. Yeah, I just started crying this morning. It made me cry. I didn't get diagnosed with bipolar until 2023, until he started physically beating me. He talked about my mom. He said, you know, he talked about my family. He wants to make everybody on TikTok act like it's my problem. He wants to get on TikTok and call me crazy and call me names and ruin my reputation as a person. You know, he don't think about what he says for me. No, he doesn't love me. He told me he didn't love me. He told me that he didn't want to be with me. He told me he didn't love me. He said the most hatefulest things. He said, I don't want you. I don't love you. Yeah, he is so hateful. Good morning. How are you doing? Yes, he has never had love for anybody. And then to get on here and say I talk about his family and his friends, I have no reason to talk about his family or his friends. I'm doing great. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, every time that he emails me, it just breaks my heart. How the stuff that he says is so childish. Yeah, you're right. And it scares me to be with somebody else because I'm scared they're going to act like him. And then they do. Like when I start talking to somebody, they start acting like him and I have to cut them off. because I don't want that. They either gamble a lot, do drugs, do a physical abuser, mental abuser. And every time I talk to him, every time he sends me a message, he just makes me cry. I know I'd love to hang out, Glenda. That would be nice if we lived closer. I'm accountable for my bipolarness. Like one day I could love somebody and one day I can't. After they talk to me like trash, I'm like, how can they do this to me? How can they hurt me like this? And I've already healed, and then he'll gaslight me, acting like he wants me again. And that's why I get on here and be like, I love him, or he's the love of my life, or something stupid. And it's just ridiculous. It's just all stupid. Thank you, guys. Yes, you are right, guys. Yes, we should meet up and have coffee. That would be nice. I know it is hard to see comments. Yeah, and then he's trying to say that I'm talking about him. I just don't want it no more. I know that was funny about the SpongeBob fish. Good morning, how are you doing? Which I had this girl, she emailed me, and she sent me a message, and I had to get her kicked off of Facebook, and I reported her, and he had her send me this evil message. This is the girl. This is the girl that emailed me. Said that she was sleeping with him and stuff like that. Yeah, she was having a manic episode. I know. She was calling me all kinds of names. And this is the thing. I know. And I cannot believe he was sleeping with her. It was ridiculous. Yeah, you're right, Nana. It's just hurting me. I'm done talking about him on live. You know? Yes. He has never had anybody as good as me, but he physically beat me and all this stuff. I have healed, and then he'll message me out of the blue. Like, y'all seen me so happy. And then he'll message me out of the blue. And then he'll say hateful things to me. And call me crazy, put me down as a person. And he'll call me names and treat me like crap, call me a hooker, and say all the hateful things that he could say. and then act like he wants to be with me, and then act like he doesn't. So that's what's hard when someone acts like they want to be with you. Yes, I have been so happy. And then he did that. Yes, you're right, Heather. I just need to set my, I just need to block him and block his, and then, it triggers me because he'll send me an email and then girls will say out there that he's got a video going around. And he was flipping off my kids. And my kids even found his drugs in my house. Yeah, they found his drugs in my house. He has 2 counts of methamphetamine. That's good. And I told him, I said, remember what you did to me. Yeah, I don't talk to the neighbor anymore. I might go visit my friend. I'm just done with guys, period. After he done this to me, I'm just done. I might go visit a friend of mine, but that's about it. A guy friend of mine. And that is about all I'm going to do. I have plans to go for a walk and everything. And I was enjoying being single. I enjoyed everything until he sent me a message out of the blue and started hurting me again. He gaslights me. Yeah, single is better. These guys out here are just like him and treat women bad. I don't trust guys. I don't trust them after what he done to me. I'm just ready to be single for a long time and just worry about my daughter and worry about going to court. The way he's done me is the worst thing that I've ever been through in my life. Yes, that's the best thing to do. Yeah, I'm going to block him on everything. He said that he has me blocked on everything. And then he tried to say it was sarcastic. He's been playing these games for 5 years. I said, all you do is gaslight me. It's childish. When you decide to be a man and grow up, contact me as an adult instead of with stupidity. He messaged me through email and saying that stuff. And everything was fine. I was just having a good life. I was enjoying being single. It's not slandering when it's the truth. And he's slandering my name if he's got a video out here saying that it hasn't been 3 years. He's slandering me. Yes. Yes, that is true. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate y'all's support. And he slandered my name and then called me crazy. And I screenshotted and called me a hooker and putting me down and saying that I'm on rugs when I'm not. He keeps agging it on, going back and forth, agging it on. Thank you so much. I'm just done talking about him. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'm so done with it. Yes, I'd like to see the video. I haven't seen the video yet because we got blocked. I'm going to block him on TikTok too. I think he's coming in here as Jenny. Also, okay, well, I'll block him on the email. Thank you so much. Yeah, he has messed with my mental stage more than anybody in this world. Yeah, I think Jenny is him, and I have got a lot of restricted phone calls. Yeah, she always mentions him, wants me to get the start talking about him. And Jenny L. That's who I'm talking about, Jenny L. She wants to me to talk about him. Then why don't you talk in the box? If you're not him, why don't you talk in the box? You got to be somebody that is trying to provoke me to talk about him. You have never talked in my box, and every time you're in here, I get reported. Get in the box and talk. Talk like a woman. Yeah, get in the box and prove that you're not him and prove you're not a man. Because I've had a lot of restricted calls from him. I'd like for you to get in the box. Yeah, I wish she would get in the box and prove that she's not him. And people keep making up different names. Hey there, sweetie, how are you doing? Yeah, she's got enough followers to get in the box. She was in my box before. And I blocked her several times, and she comes in here talking about him. Hello? See, you're not saying anything at all. You sound like a man. Yeah, I think it's really him. I think it's really him himself because she's not talking at all. I'm going to the park to enjoy the day. Yes, talk. I think it's really him that's doing it and starting this stuff. Talk. I'm disconnected. You're not saying anything, and it's just a game to you. Yeah, I took a picture of it. I took a picture of it because you know what? If he's going to be playing mind games with me, I'm going to say that he's coming into my life pretending to be that Jenny. It is super creepy. It is disgusting and it's crazy. So I took a picture of it. And if he wants to start this stuff, it is so weird that he comes on here and pretends to be a woman. He says he doesn't want me, don't want me, excuse me. And he wants to call me crazy. Thank you, Glenda. Yeah, I took a picture of it. I had to take a picture of it because, yes, you are him. You're coming in here dealing with this. Yeah, it is crazy. Oh, yeah, I like that so much. I got it at Hibbix Sports. It is so cute. Thank you for the compliment, sweetie. I love you too, Kyra. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, she comes in here, and I don't think it's a girl at all. I think it's him. Thank you for the compliment, sweetie. Good morning. How are you doing? Thank you so much. I think it's him coming into my lives trying to provoke me to talk about him, trying to hurt me and trying to get me to talk about him. I think it's him too. And then he calls restricted number, and he quit calling May 20th. Yes, that is true. If you're the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Stand up. I wish she would have got on here and talked and been real. Yes, I was moved on, happy with my life, and then he sent me a message out of the blue and started calling again a restricted number. Good morning. How are you doing, sweetie? No, you're just not a random person. You come in here and you start your stuff. And I know you're him, and you're trying to hurt me. Yes, it shows how miserable he is with his life, getting on my live and starting this. My daughter's not on here. She hasn't been on here this morning. I sent her a message last night.
Amber, this is one thing. I'm going to say one thing, and I'm jumping out. This dude, he needs to own up to his fault, own up to what he done, and quit being a little high school boy.
That is true.
High school is over. You're a grown woman. He can't handle a grown woman. He wants to play with little girls, so let him go.
Yeah, you're right.
He wants to play with Tonka toys and bulldozers out in the sandbox. Let him. You want true love, and you want full grown men, not little boys.
That is true.
We don't want. I may get banana for this. And I don't know if this is the same guy. She don't want to stick her finger up your butt or her vape up your butt and get stuck where you got to go to the emergency room and dig it out. If you're like that, there's plenty of men that will probably do that for you. But I'm not your guy. I can find your guy for you. And I hope he's listening on the outside.
Yes.
We've got 145 amazing people in here listening to crazy talk this morning.
Yes, it is crazy.
And Amber don't want no hit it and quit man.
No, I don't.
If she wants to hit it and quit it, she can go to her nightstand and get her little toy out of there and she can hit it and go to sleep.
That is true. That is true.
That's all I got to say about that situation.
Well, thank you, Wayne.
Now, Amber, bring your butt to Greenbow, Alabama, where you belong. Okay, now, Jeannie. You know why he can't come? He can't come to Arkansas, where you're at.
Yeah.
His car ain't got no gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Yes.
He wants to play with girls because he can't handle a real woman.
That is true. And that's what I said, quit talking to me childish. That's what I stated to him. I said, it's just childish.
You want somebody to sit and watch TV with you, walk the nature trails, go to the park, go out to eat, make a little magic every once in a while. That's all Amber's asking for. Just be 100.
Yes. You're exactly right.
Just be 100. That's all you got to be. But
And it's hard
Amber,
to find
have a good day. I'm going to drop back down in your comments and kind of be a ghosty and watch out for you.
All right. Thank you, Wayne. You have a good day, sweetie.
You too.
I'll be right back, guys. That was so awesome. Yeah, that was super sweet. I just don't want to be gaslighted. I don't want to be hurt. I'm done with being gaslighted and hurt. Yes, 0 followers and 0 following. Again, every time I block that person, they make up a new account. So I think it's him or the Troes. That is true. Nobody wants to be treated like that. That is true, hon. It's so cruel. And I'd like to see that video he's got going around, and then I could take that to court too. If anybody sees a video, please download it and send me a message. Because he's talking about me and asking me not to talk about his friends or his family, but you could talk about me. Supposedly he's got a video of me. A video of me saying that I'm talking about his friends and his family. I'd like to see that video because that's putting my reputation down, putting my kids down, talking about me. I'm somebody's mother. There's no video? Okay. I heard it was on TikTok. This man's 43 years old. If I see the video, I would like to see it. You haven't seen any video either? No. I mean, just grow up and be a man and quit just don't talk to me at all, He just likes the drama. He likes the drama from TikTok. Saying that, acting like he wants to be with me and then acting like he don't want to be with me, gaslighting me. Yes, I've been so happy lately. I've been in such a good mood. And I've just been really happy. And I told him, I said, I'm a positive person. I'm tired of the negativity. I said, I'm ready for, to keep it positive. And I'm tired of getting blamed for everything. All I do is get blamed for everything. And then he gaslights me. But it's over and done with now. Thank you for the rose, sweetie. Thank you for the flower. Yeah, and then wants to pinpoint it all over me and make videos about me and lie on me. I woke up this morning and I was crying because of the email. It just made me so upset. The first time he emailed me, I started crying. And everything has been so good. The first email, I was crying and it messed with my bipolar. He messed with my bipolar. He knows that I'm bipolar. So he wants to stress me out and mess with my bipolarness and trigger my bipolarness. Yes, and then he emailed me last night saying the most hateful things. Saying that I talk about his he emailed me and then saying that he was just being sarcastic about wanting to be with me. And then he said that he was mad. But that's bipolarness too on his part. Don't email me. Email me with the truth. In the email, he told me that he was being sarcastic. The first email that I got, it was stating that I just want him for his cock and all this crazy stuff. I've been dealing with this for 5 years. And there is no talk worth that. There is nothing worth that. And I don't appreciate him saying that. It just seems so childish. And that's what it was. It was childish. He's did all kinds of stuff in the past 5 years. Yes, and then it happened 5 days ago. He sent me that email, and I just broke down and started crying. I broke down and it messed with my mental stage. You know, him saying that I just want him for his cock. It sounded so gross. It makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to just vomit. How cruel somebody can be. And he wants to act like I'm the crazy one. Yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it all. I'm gonna block that person. I'm tired of it. I blocked that fake Jenny girl again, and I know it's her. I know it's him wanting attention, wanting me to talk about him, and that's all it is. He wants attention. He wants his name brung up. I'm gonna block her every time she comes in here. Everybody that talks about him, I'm just gonna block them. Yeah, no one else is going to talk about the size, and it's not even that big. And it's not worth hurting me. And every time that she starts it, she'll be back in here in a minute underneath the same name. And it's just going to get blocked every time. I've got to be happy. Every time I'm happy, he'll send me a video acting like we have a chance to be back together. And that's gaslighting me. No, it's not a flex. And I just want to be done with guys altogether. After this, I'm done. I'm completely done. I'm tired of going back and forth with him. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth the gaslighting and the hurt. Yeah, that is true, Tammy. Thank you, Amber. It's just not worth it, you know? Yeah, that is true. You know, I'm not going to make my lives, you know, I'm not going to talk good about him no more. I'm not just not going to talk about him at all. He's a waste of time. I'm going to block her again. I know, it is psychotic, and I don't think it's a girl. I think it's him. I think it is him. Hey there, sweetie. Welcome in. How are you doing? I do believe it's not a woman. They don't talk. She doesn't talk, and I don't believe it's a. I don't believe it's a woman. I know, who has the time to do all that? Yes, I'm doing great. Just thinking about getting my daughter. I've been talking to my mom. I block her every time, and then she makes up different names. I just block. I have a 20-year-old that I got guardianship of, and I got an 18-year-old daughter that's about to be 19, and I got a 11-year-old daughter. And I'm trying to get custody back of my daughter. It's just been a mess dealing with this Josh situation. I should not have to deal with him. He's agging it on. He's sending me messages just going at it, agging it on. And it just makes me want to vomit. Thank you so much for the compliment, sweetie Tiffany. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gift, hon. Yeah, it makes me want to just throw up, vomit. How disgusting somebody can be. Oh, well, thank you so much. You have a 23-year-old. That's awesome. That's when I got pregnant with her at the age of 23. Yeah, it is awesome. I send her a message every day telling her that I love her. And I just want her to know that I love her and I care about her. Yeah, that's what I do. I put myself first and then my kids. I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I'm not ready for a guy knowing all what he's done to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on me and my kids. He had me like that there was some kind of chance between us again, and then when I show everybody on TikTok that he emailed me, I showed everybody on there, then he had to send a message last night hurting me. Yeah, I blocked his email. He's just a mean, cruel person. He's just out for to hurt people and to hurt me. No man is worth it. Yeah, I like to go for walks, enjoy myself, and that's what I'm going to do today. Just enjoy my life and just keep on enjoying my life. That's the best thing to do, is enjoy my time and enjoy my life. Thank you for the heart, me sweetie. Good morning. How are you doing, Kelly? I hope you're doing good, girl. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Oh, you got a doctor's appointment? I hope everything goes well, sweetie. Good morning. How are you doing, hon? Welcome in. Yes, tap that scream and like that scream. I'm at 4,000 likes so far. Yay. I know. I probably need to go to the store myself. Thank you, Ghost. I try to be as positive as I can be. What am I going to do today? I'm thinking about going on a walk, enjoying the day, just enjoying what I got going on. I need to get a mammogram, probably schedule a doctor's appointment to get a mammogram and a pap smear. I need to get that done. Oh, I'm glad you got to head to work, sweetie. It was nice talking to you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'll be on later today, sweetie. Thank you, Glenda. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Yes, get the ladies' party. Check it out. Woohoo! I appreciate everybody's support and being there for me through this hard time. It has been so hard, because every time that he sends me a message, I just break down and cry, and it has been so hurtful, just the childish. Yeah, he is so mean to me, and I don't need that in my life. I don't need the stress or the heartache or the lies, just gaslighting me. Well, I'm going to get off here, guys, and I'm going to start out my day and just enjoy the day. I hope to talk to y'all soon. I'm going to get off here, get in the shower, and start out my day and just be happy. I hope everyone has a great day. Y'all have a good day. Love you too, Kyra. Thank you, sweetie. I'll talk to y'all later.